Alright, well, I'm finally getting around to recording this really short tutorial that I neglected to do for a while because I just didn't really feel like it. But this is how I edit the texture files for Dawn of the Dragon. Now, I installed the game into my emulator I don't know, a while ago, so I can't really recall the process of that. So I just recommend there's a ton of good tutorials on YouTube anyway, but I do have some links to provide the update file that you need for it. But anyways, for this, I definitely recommend having all of your textures in a folder. I have mine in the game files, so as you can see, these are all the ones that I worked on. So let's just open this one as an example. So when you get this, you want to uncheck load mip maps, however you say that. You want to uncheck that and then hit OK. And then you could just add a layer on top of this one and then kind of do your editing on there. Anyways, so let's just say I want to make him, hold up, let me get it. There we go. I don't know what the hell fell, but I'm just gonna ignore that. So let's do this, okay? Let's do that. That is insanely bright, and I don't really recommend doing it like that because these areas look a little crunchy and problematic, but you know what? For the sake of time, we're just going to move on from that. So when you say, oh, by the way, before I move on and forget, the eye textures are on a separate file. So no matter if you do actually edit these, they're not going to change. So it is kind of a pain because you have to set them on a different compression level. But anyways, moving on. So you want to go to export as, and then you want to rename this because you don't want to overwrite the file, because if you do, you have no texture to replace. So we're just gonna go with green, and it should be under the folder that I have here. So we're gonna export it and wait for these to come up. For our compression level, you want to do DXT1 and then nothing else. Oh, and then you want to hit generate mip maps, and then it should be all good, ideally. So once you're done with that little step, you're going to go to auto hex. I almost said audio. Open that sucker up, and it should just kind of open up what you need to. So you have to go through each level individually and replace them like that, which I realize is kind of a pain, but this is the easiest way we can do it that I know of at the moment. So let's say I just want to replace this level, which is level 1. Go back here, and then you have to do the dummy first, and then you can do the custom skin, and then oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. It's because I already customized the texture. So if you're redoing a different texture, you are gonna have to do the same thing, but give me a minute. But the first thing you do is you want to do that one and then that one, and then it should do that. Okay. So he is insanely bright. Holy cow. I kind of like the blue undertone though. That kind of goes hard. feel like this is how everybody used to make their OCs back in the day. If I made your OC, let me know. Oh. God, he's so bright.
We can't fight it. We'll have to move in unison. Follow my lead.
Why should you lead?
Uh-oh. Take cover.
Okay, good idea. You lead.
It's good to see you too. You okay?
He looks even more like an alligator.
Voice keeps changing, but I'm good.
Hey, this reunion is really touching and everything, but shouldn't we be going? Unless you want to wait for that thing to climb back up. I hate to think what it might do to Sparks.
Who is he?
I don't know. All he said was, "Shh, you're making too much noise."
I like him already.
Well, and that's how you do it. Obviously, I would recommend, testing it out the first time. You make sure, the shadows and stuff looks proper. Otherwise, it's going to look kind of gummy like this. Which I don't think is anyone's fault other than the engine that they use to make the game. So, don't be too hard on yourself. I'm not perfect at it either. But yeah, that's how I do it. I don't know the technicalities of it all. I just know that if you do it like this, it just works. So, yeah, I think that's about it. So I'll see ya.